design is something that we can use in life, and design can be applied to anything that's created. You start with an idea, you do some planning, some discussion, some implementation, a design. So to show you how easy it is to apply a design, a good design to anything, I'm going to talk to you today about the design of the perfect cookie. So this does require props. People are passing out the cookies. And I would ask that you not eat your cookie and save it to the end. If you have already eaten your cookie, I'm going to ask you to watch or rewatch the TED talk on Don't Eat the Marshmallow, and you can see what's going to be laying ahead for you in life. So, a cookie. A cookie's not a big deal, but a cookie is part of our life. People don't realize how important cookies are. Cookies make people happy. If you Google the word cookie, you get over 2 million hits. The American Institute of Baking reported that in 2009, the top 10, only the top 10 companies in the world, this is an international number, sold 728 million boxes, not just cookies, boxes of cookies. If you go to Amazon.com and Google just the word cookies, you get 830 books that are just about cookies, including one called Wookiees Cookies, a Star Wars cookbook. So it's not just a cookie. There's no such thing. So how do you make a good cookie? Well, the baker, or baking goddess, as would be my case, has to start with a good recipe. How do you find a good recipe? Some people will use just the name, the title. So chocolate fudge cookie would be a good match. You're probably going to have a decent cookie. Banana garlic is probably not going to be a good cookie. I would start with some ingredients that you like, something that's appealing to you, and then start the analysis. So to make a good cookie, you have to consider 5 factors. Sa'at, because I know how much everybody loves acronyms. Shape, appearance, I'm going to forget my own now. Shape, appearance, aroma, texture, and taste. 5 things. So you start with shape. The point of a cookie is to be able to hold it in your hand. If you have to use a knife and fork, you might as well eat a piece of cake. So it needs to be something you can hold. It also needs to be something that doesn't fall apart. If I'm eating my cookie off the floor, I'm not going to enjoy it. Next is aroma. Like that little girl smelling the marshmallow, aroma. So aroma is also going to tell your brain ahead of time, am I going to like this cookie? If it's too strong in vanilla, it's going to be bitter or have a bite to it. If I smell too much cinnamon, it's probably going to be too spicy. I'm not going to like it. If it smells like banana garlic, I'm definitely not going to like it. So aroma is important. The next is appearance. Now, with this cookie, it's light colored, so you want a little brown around the edges. You want it to look nice. If it looks like the color of my jacket, you're not going to eat it. Nobody's going to eat it. So appearance is also important. You want something that looks nice. I know that some people like to make shapes of cookies that are like everyday household products, but if this looks like a dog bone, there's going to be a problem. Because maybe someday I have dog bones in my house, and I think, oh, Mom made cookies. No, Mom didn't. So you want to be careful on the shape. It's important. Now, the last 2 things have to be combined together. Now, if you haven't eaten your cookie, you can bite it. So the last 2 items are taste and texture. Now, I put them together because obviously they're happening at the same time. Your brain is not sorting out, did I feel the cookie first? Did I taste the cookie first? It's all happening together. So if it tastes great, it's buttery, it's smooth, but it had too much butter and it leaves like a coating on your tongue that stays there for 3 days, it's not a good match. But if it's perfect, melts in your mouth the minute you put it in there, but it tastes like banana garlic, it's also not a good idea. So you can apply these things to an everyday item such as a cookie. And remember that design is important in everyday life. Take some planning, put some thought into it, and you'll have a good design for life, just like this cookie. Thank you.